All right, so once you go through the top wrist lock and the straight arm bar and the gooseneck wrist lock, and they turn their arm down and you hit that Kimura double wrist lock, and sometimes they straighten their arm again, right? I'm not going to keep going back through unless they give it to me, but I want to be able to go to the next submission, right? So we're going to put our elbow on the inside and we're going to circle around their head, and we're going to do what we call head and arm 2. This is terrible, and it's a lot of pressure, and if your shoulders are tight or don't actually move like mine.
Like mine.
Yeah. But yours has muscle. Like mine have no muscle. I have like 10-year-old arms, but they're just destroyed. So when I go for this, and maybe straight a little more, look what I'm going to do. I'll take the top arm, I'm going to put it on the inside. And as soon as you do this, everybody will start pushing on you here. That's awesome. So look what I do. My elbow's here, his elbow's here. So I'm going to go tricep to tricep, and I'm going to circle here. And when you come out wide like this and plant your hand on the floor, sorry, Scott. Even if he tries to get his elbow down, like I can work here, but if he puts his elbow just down towards his hip really nice and hard, I'm strong here. If I do this, and I'll never win, but if I do this little pit right here, it changes it. And the leverage part changes too. So I like to be about 2 inches below his elbow, or I guess above his elbow onto his tricep, and I'm going to circle it. Look, I make this sound so Scott hears it in the microphone and into his headphones. And I circle all the way around, and I make sure my armpit stays on his tricep. And I come under his head. I'm going to try to be nice and light here, because this gets bad right here. I can already feel that this is like at its max. Now, what I really want to do is, this is pretty terrible control-wise, if their shoulders are tight. But what I really want to do is I want to get my hand from here to here. So I'll keep the pressure off here, but I want to bring this like this. So see how it really offsets his head? And now I would put pressure down, and then I can grab with the gable grip, or I can grab with this grip right here. I'll use this one for now. I'm going to put pressure down, and I'm going to sprawl into it and squeeze down. And the pressure I'm doing is pushing this down towards the floor as I offset his neck. So depending on where your arm is, depending on their flexibility of their shoulder, depending on all of that stuff, it could be a choke, it can be a neck crank, it can be a shoulder crush.
It's all horrible.
It's all pretty horrible, and it's a really good controlling position. You just have to make sure, and you'll see in the next video, if once their arm is over here, if I don't keep pressure down, he'll start coming this way. But that leads us to the next thing. You can't have it now. You'll get it in the next video. But I want to make sure I keep pressure down so he doesn't roll towards me for this particular submission. So when I hit this, I go to hit this Kimura, and he straightens it, and I go here, and then he starts pushing on me here. This is great. I'm going to walk. And it might be hard. He's strong. And I go here, and just about all of the time, if I can get to here and then plant my hand in here, this is jackpot. Now I'm going to make sure that I don't let him do that, right? So I'm always monitoring where he is. So it's never just, this is the way you do it. It's always live. It's always a living, breathing thing. So I don't want to just go here and then, well, it doesn't work.
And we're back to square one.
Right? We're back to square one. It makes no sense. So when I go here and he's moving around and stuff like that, I want to make sure I stay here. I just take my time and I go to here and boom, I hit this. Now I walk it as far as I can to here, and then I get this. And again, you can do it with the rear naked choke if they're a little more flexible, or I can go here with this gable grip. I like this gable grip, by the way. And then I put pressure down, and then I squeeze down, and I get that submission right there. So we call it head and arm 2. And it's just a matter of putting that arm across, crushing it straight down this way, and making sure that he doesn't do this. All right, so I want to make sure he just gets to here, and I literally put his elbow to his other shoulder, and it's pretty bad. Like, this is a wrap for me as far as my shoulder, my right shoulder. My left shoulder is a little more flexible, but so if they get my left shoulder, I'm like, oh, thank God. If they get my right shoulder, I'm like tapping immediately. It's terrible for my right shoulder. So we're going to edit that out so nobody knows how to tap me. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button.